when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Well, hello. I asked people to come in to get saucy with me. Actually, I do have a question about a sauce I tried calling Napa, and I'm not quite sure if she's up yet or if she's out doing something or has replaced me by hanging out with a real life human being and not dedicating her life to me. But anyway, no, she sent me a link for something called tomato sauce, and I am questioning. I do not know about beets or how to get them. But let's just get into, I reached out. Actually, I had an account follow me. I know the young man's sister, but he had passed away. And the account actually had reached out to me. It was a new account on IG, in which I just responded and said, hey, you need to shut this account down, this person. Because I know this guy. I've known this guy for decades, but unfortunately he had passed away a year and a half ago. I had to hit his sister up and say, hey, same old, but people are making some copycat accounts, and it's nothing I can get mad about, but just block and move on, which is what I did. So I did reach out to somebody, definitely not going to name this, but I did reach out to somebody and ask if I can bring some awareness. And that's one of the main things that I wanted to do for this. I wanted to start covering cold cases because who didn't watch Unsolved Mysteries when we were all like 15 and 16 years old and run to hide under a blanket or something from that creepy ass music? Because I don't think that people understand, like Kara that comes in here. She was somebody that was friends with Frank. When somebody goes missing, by any means, it is not something, unless you are looking to help somebody out or bring some kind of awareness. I am missing a lot of people that I haven't seen for a few years, and hold out hope that I will see them, but they are on this earth. They are safe. Every person that is missing deserves a right to have a voice, or their family to have a voice, because the main thing that's sad about it is the unknown. It's the unknown. And the other lady that had come in, I'm not going to give her name out, but she was dealing with somebody that had disappeared, and they had called. And the last call that they had gotten, they were heavily distressed. So you have to sit and think that if that's the last call that you got, imagine how you would feel every single day. There's a lady in Blanchester. Her name is Carrie Culberson. Her mother, she disappeared. Her car had disappeared. She was in they had said it was somewhat of a abusive relationship. I'm not sure if Married to Paranormal. I know when I went in there, I had brought that case up. She's from Blanchester. She was, I think they did have her deemed deceased, but the problem is the person that she was with and his family. It's a sad situation to rather sit and rot in jail and further punish a family by not telling them what had happened. Another thing that really irks the shit out of me is for anybody to deem somebody, whether they have had a substance abuse issue or not. I don't care whether you sold your ass. I don't care what you did. A heartbeat and a human breath is a heartbeat and a human breath. And for this community, because I guess maybe I just have too much compassion or something like that. I just couldn't imagine. With Chloe and stuff like that, for the situation and just being told that she's okay and how would I know that if there's not any proof? Chloe was sick. I'm still paying on a $5,000 care credit card from all the surgeries that Chloe had. And I don't care how or what or where she was, whoever has her. I do not care who you are. You are a not so nice person. And chances are you probably know of me. Chloe did not deserve this. Mia did not deserve this. I have the right to talk about it because Chloe was mine. Only having her for 53 days did not deem anybody making it in the best decision. There were other people that were willing to take her. It's not fair. It's not okay. And unless you know something about Chloe and you say she's having a great life, then something's telling me that either you're a dickhead for assuming that and an ass, or you may know something about it. And yes, she is considered property. She is considered property. But I'll tell you this, I got $5,000 worth of things that I and my old roommate took care of for Chloe. I have no idea if Chloe's getting her liver medication. I have no idea if Chloe is still alive. And that's not fair. And then to play somebody that is my blood against me is bullshit. I don't know how or where, but I'm going to find out how she is because it's not okay. Hey, Karma, what's up with you? It's not silly. It's cruel. It's like having a horse that hasn't eaten in, I don't know, 2 days, and you just take a carrot and you're just like, hey, here's a little carrot. But I think, again, it's the unknown and not knowing how, somebody, something, anything that you've ever loved. It's just the not knowing. So when somebody is missing, if somebody needs, all I'm saying is I could not imagine if I had one of my loved ones disappear and I had no idea what had happened to them. I know that people deemed somebody. Yeah, it's yeah, I do believe it. Is it Saturday? Is it Saturday, Amber? I'm just saying everybody has a right to have their story told. Every family has a right, if they're missing somebody, to know what happened to their family member. No, it's not Sunday. Everybody has the right, if you want to sell your ass, to sell your ass. I don't know. No, Amber, it is. Yeah, I get my days mixed up too. Mm-mm. Only thing that I knew of is the only two believable things was Amzi had told me that possibly a friend. No, I don't know. Jendi, no, I don't. Don't you think if I knew that would I be talking about it? No, I would have taken steps to finding out what was going on. Clearly. Hey, Pensacola. I just hate when everybody's like, oh, the truth will come to light. What light? What are you talking about? What light? Do the right thing. Don't do things and follow it as a sheep or something like that. Get out of your house and do something good for yourself. You know what I do when I go to Kroger's? If there's an older lady and she's out riding one of those cart scooter things and stuff like that, and she can't get her groceries in her car, go over to her. Hey, K fam, go over to that person, bag their groceries up. Don't take their $1 tip. For that whole day, that person's going to remember that somebody did something good for them. Ask Clint. He yells at me all the time for it. He tells me I'm too nice to people, and I am. I honestly cannot tell nobody no. Hold the door open for somebody. Find something on somebody every day, even if they don't have the best outfit on or something like that. Even if their hair looks like shit for the day, tell them that you love their hair. Tell them something. That's why I tell people I do good affirmations, like with Penelope. You know what I like about Penelope? Penelope has great hair. Penelope came to me, which is more than what certain people did, and told me what was up. I know she cares about Chloe. I know I can go to her about ask her anything about freaking my animals, and she'll tell me what's up. I think we're all crazy in a certain way. K fam. Every time I run into K fam in any community, always nice to me. Christina, always nice to me. Always asking about healthy stuff. Meshes in with the crowd. Steven's always been a good person. I have known Steven off and on for years. Yeah, Penelope can eat a Big Mac like nobody's business. That's actually how I got to know her. Actually, somebody had hit me up and they said, yeah, there was some chick eating a Big Mac. It makes people feel better. And if you rag on it, then that probably comes from a place where you don't like to make people feel better. And that's a you issue, not a me issue. Daddy's disappointment. Very, very beautiful woman. She gets targeted. I don't know why. I love her. Every room that she comes into, she brings light and airy and fun. And she's going to, yeah, how about being a better person in the world? Beautiful woman. Bambi. I used to talk to Bambi almost every single day. Sorry, I wasn't laughing about you, Bambi. Oh my God. Sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't. Glad she's doing it again. I love, I love, I love your crabs, Penelope. Redheads are gorgeous. Clint's got a little red in his beard. They're spicy, definitely. Can't stop books. Amber, pretty much everybody, Bambi, to the contrary of what any of y'all think about Bambi, unless you talk to Bambi every single day and you've seen her face and you talk to her, you can't fucking judge her by what she says on her channel. You got to get to know somebody and stuff like that. And Bambi and I, well, actually, she went there for a cheerleading thing. Don't those fuckers jump? And I don't know who told me to put mayo on it. So every time I think, oh my God, I can't. Hey, Ohio player. Amzi eats all the men. I don't know. Ohio player. I told you all I'm not Ohio player. I'm not. But I'm really happy that people are starting to like us again. But yeah, I've talked to Ohio player. And that was in jest, not anything mean. But yeah, Bambi, I'm just glad that we were able to like squash the shit and stuff like that. I like that I can call Bambi and talk to her about anything. She always gives me like some really good advice, and that stuff is not warranted. And honestly, that's how I feel. Yes, Deborah Messing is beautiful. So what that Bambi had a cheerleading competition. I think it was great. Great. Into the B. Into the B pretty much it's just like Miss Liability. Very, very good friend, very, very good mods, very, very nice women, always coming in, always has something nice to say, always commenting on my things. You don't meet people like that. They also go where they want to go. Kimmy is always messaging me on IG, sending me really, really, really uplifting things, asking how I'm doing and stuff like that. Wouldn't trade you for the world either. Amber, Tria's sister for life. Amber and I have been through it all. But anytime I call Amber, it doesn't matter. Rain, shine, snow, hail, or anything. Amber's going to answer that damn phone. That's just how it is. Can't stop this. I can't, dude. I can't. I can't. Lisa, I have got an immense amount of respect for you in a situation where I know that it was hard for you because you were close with a lot of those women, as I thought that I was. And I know it's hard to leave what I just kudos to you for coming and joining us in our community and stuff like that. I know it wasn't hard, wasn't easy for you, but I love you to death. And you're always hitting me up asking how I'm doing. I don't know, man. Mexicans got on. Well, that's good for you. Let's go ahead and put you in timeout. And as far as I'm concerned, you can go in there and piss until it runs down your ankles, and then you can go back to where you report. Don't come in here acting a fool. I don't need that shit. You people are weird, and you need to grow up. Seriously, most of y'all can qualify to get freaking food for half off at most restaurants. Are you kidding me? Go to Frisch's. Get yourself some fish and chips or something like that for 50% off because you qualify for that discount. And I ain't knocking on anybody that's older. I'll tell you what, I had the best grandmother in the world who took care of me and my cousin, got me up at freaking 6 o'clock in the morning. That woman was a saint. And she didn't sit around. And she doesn't sit around. She don't act like that. My grandmother never acted like that. My grandmother wore coral colored lipstick, was just as classy as Daddy's Disappointment in freaking Denver and Pet My Rock. And that woman fucking did everything she could until she had a heart attack and I had to go back into foster care. That's the kind of older person that I'll have respect for. Any of you coming in here acting stupid? No, I ain't got respect for you. You guys are stupid, in my opinion. And you should have better things to do on a Saturday than wondering what the hell I'm doing. And yes, it was a cheerleading competition, as far as I'm concerned. Muggsy was just saying, I was just telling someone how nice and peaceful it was. Muggsy, I love your food. I guess Penelope, Bugsy, I love your food. Thank you for always sticking up for me, asking how I'm doing. I just don't want to fight with nobody. He don't want you PP, get a clue. Oh my God. I think Penelope's going to be fine. I think Muggsy's going to be fine. I think Daddy's Disappointment's going to be fine. Sorry, Penelope. I'm not Denver level of classy. She's in her own league. I think it's just a good thing that for the most part, everybody's able to coexist and stuff like that. I hope. Um, it is a lot more peaceful. I feel like you can't see her. She may have you block mugs. Listen, I don't need people to feel sorry for me. I don't. Okay, Pence. I'm sorry. But, not every day is going to be peaches and cream. I had somebody hit me up asking me about the Eileen Warmis case. I don't mind covering that again. You do you, boo. God. You guys got to start coming in under some decent accounts, because I'll tell you what, I am looking at everything, making sure that there are no pictures. Because when this stuff started? And my situation is when somebody came in with Julie's picture in the avatar. Mm-hmm. Can't have your cake and bully it too. So if you want to come in here under a normal name or Dudley's crab medication or something, I can do that. Don't come in here slipping names into whatever, because I'm a lot more privy. That account was just wrong, right? What, Dudley's crab medication? Hey, Cheryl. No, what gets me is finding out that if you put mayo on your crab, like, why would crabs go on your area like that? Like, nobody would even think of that. Oh, I see you, boo. I said boo a few days ago. You do you, boo. I mean, I've heard of people having crabs. I've just never known, like, remember the Office Lice episode? No. I'll tell you what, though, and I hate to say it, is when I lived with before I went and lived with my grandmother, um, I remember I had head lice really, really bad. I was not in good shape when I got taken there. And I remember, like, my grandma for like hours. Yep, for hours. But I never knew you could get that stuff down on your junk. Mm-mm. I heard from one other person, because people do hit me up. They kind of, oh, okay. Hey, Kendra, we're just sitting here talking about pubic lice, and we got a couple nice accounts coming in. Bambi and her cheerleading competitions, and the geriatrics over in the nursing home for hell. Yes, you can get it wherever you have hair. And I also heard that lice can jump. So could you imagine, like, getting undressed and stuff, and you just see this, like, oh my God. You got a duck. Nice seeing you. Jen and Daddy talk to you when you break. When you break. What do you mean when we break? Don't do drama no more. You see how I just look the other way. So, wow, you got a duck. Nice seeing you. Jen, Daddy talk when you break. Oh, like, take a break. Got it. I think what it is, I got lice from it jumping. It was when I worked in intake. What I think that I got it from is because we always had to stay outside during the summer. And I think it had to be from the sandbox or something. I don't know. I was some rough ass. But those suckers jump is what I heard. I just didn't really think you could get it on your junk. When I think of crabs, I think of crabs that come in from the ocean or something like that. Yeah. Sit back and sightsee. I would think if you can rub mayo on it, couldn't you just like make it more of a whatever and put some tartar sauce on that shit? We had to use coconut oil and a comb. I mean, I've had to treat, kids and stuff like that. That stuff is hard to like, get it to go away. I just remember my grandma. I just felt so bad. My grandmother had neuropathy. My grandmother, um, she was a fucking saint, dude. She had diabetes on my dad's side of the family. It was always heart issues. On my mom's side of the family, I didn't really know my mom. Um, but my damn grandmother, I'll tell you what, 82 freaking years old at the time, she could have ran circles around some of you geriatric freaks, in my opinion. And she was good people. Great people, actually. She taught me, okay, so another thing about my grandma, I love talking about my grandma, actually. She is the one. So when I first went to live with her, I got to stay in my grandpa's room. My grandma was really big into antiques and stuff like that. So there were times because she had the neuropathy, or however they say that, she had to wrap her legs and stuff like that. So at night she would sleep downstairs. I remember we would watch Melrose Place together, and she would call them hussies. I remember she had roses outside, and I remember adding the Miracle Grow stuff to it. And I remember that stuff looked like the blue raspberry Kool-Aid, and we would take it out with a ladle and put it all over the roses. And she was 82. And she made the best stewed strawberries. And she gave me wonderful China dolls. And yeah. And she always got on my dad because she hated his beard. And I really miss her now that I think about it. I miss her a lot. Actually, I got to talk to my little brother because I have her bedroom furniture. It's with him. I know. And that's the thing. I just like you can talk about it and stuff like that. I think George is the one who told it the best. Like with me, how do I say this? Like showing the inside of the fucking house. That to me is fucking not cool. Whereas if somebody says, "Hey, you're a bitch," or "you're dude in horse whips" and shit like that, that's keeping it out of two. But taking it to where it is, nah, that shit's not cool. Georgia's going to Rumble, good. Covering my memorial for my mom when I don't even talk about your mom. Dedicating a whole live to playing somebody's I can't commentate, man. I think if I did commentate, I probably would do it on Rumble, which is Hit 'em Up 2023. But I don't know. Probably I won't. And I got my progress report. I got that in my email, and I am very, very happy for where the hell I am at since 2023. If I showed the layout of her apartment, it would just be like a little box with some toothpicks in it, and I could just throw some kitty litter in it. The point is I don't care. I don't care. It shouldn't be like that. Like it's fucking weird. And even if I did live in a small apartment, I've lived in income-based apartments, right? And I didn't pay anything in rent. I will never forget it. It had a nice little elevator, and it was my first like rural life apartment I ever had. And I and I was doing it on my own. I really was. And you make a home what you want it to be. But I don't go to Zillow. I don't do none of that shit. One, because it's not normal. Hey, all things serious. I don't do that. I don't have it in me. I why would I do that unless I was looking for a home? And I think I've done pretty damn good job. When I first got here, honest to God, I kind of looked around, because Clint's a guy. Clint's a guy. you know, and I remember walking in and still really manic. I was so pissed at Clint still for all that shit that had happened. And I remember just looking around and I saw like some of the stuff from, because when the house was for rent before it was purchased. Yeah. Hmm. She showed it, and there was furniture in it prior to us coming here, telling me how I should decorate it and stuff, basically showing the inside of it. Uh-huh. Yep. And you don't really think that you have to, you know, like you really wouldn't think that you would have to call them and say, hey, blur this out or something like that. I got a weird ass bee following me or a weirdo. Hmm. She's been doing it. But I have addresses too. I'm not going to go look at your floor plan because I really don't give a shit. You know, but we take the precautionary, you know, we got security, we got somebody that drives by, you know, that's all you can do at the end of the day is protect your mental health, protect your peace of mind. So that's that. Just document everything and keep a paper trail. And that's what you do. I don't deal with it like, oh my God, you know, whatever. I mean, it's not like it's fucking weird, man. I just wouldn't do that. Especially when you don't live in Ohio and you're not looking to rent something in Ohio. It's just craziness. I don't know. But I remember when I walked in, it was like, you know, Clint's a guy. Again, he's not decorating anywhere. Really? That's unfortunate. Wow. Okay, so it's other people too. See, that makes you wonder, man, with all of us being in Ohio. You know, and that's the thing. I didn't live in the best area in Claremont and stuff like that. But the thing is I'm not even from Claremont anymore. And they still, you know, like fucking stop. I don't care if it's ghetto or it's not. It's just like to me it's like it's kind of like a why would you invest the time to look? You know, when I got here, I just kind of looked around and I was like, you know, you know, it just kind of looked like a museum, exactly what she freaking showed. And, you know, I made it into a home. It wasn't easy when I got out, bro. It really wasn't. But, you know, we had stuff, like I said, from the old apartment. I didn't even hang anything up or anything like that. I have a lot of stuff from the girls, you know, pictures, clothing, memories, paperwork, checking on my mail, you know, so it does look like a home now. And I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Right. And it is stalking. I don't care whatever way you look at it. It is stalking and it's weird. It ain't normal. And what is normal? I don't know what normal is. My bad. We're all a little crazy, but I I just don't look into stuff like that. I really don't. Why would I need to? Thank you, Penelope. And you know what? Had it have been an apartment like Clint and I had before, and believe you me, how many Clint, how many times do I say to you, I'm like, oh my God, if we were in that apartment, I'd have that fucker cleaned in 2 seconds. But it wasn't like, you know, wrapped around a. What are you laughing about?
I found a funny.
Let's get saucy.
I found a funny show that we're gonna have to watch later.
Clint, did you even know that the house was registered through the whatever thing? Did you even know? Like she showed the house like prior to me decorating it.
Yeah.
Isn't that so fucking weird? That would be from 2 years ago before we even got
but
here.
I mean, it's still.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, man, even if me and Clint were in an apartment, like I wouldn't care. Either way, it wouldn't bother me because a home is what you make it. And you learn that, man. You learn a lot of stuff when you know, go get incarcerated. You learn how to appreciate things. You really do. Because the first week or two, I was not doing good when I got there. I did not have my medicine. I did not know what the hell was going on. I woke up, I was having delusions. Like I thought Siwa was reading my fortune to me. It was crazy. A lot of delusions, a lot of crazy shit. But I'll tell you what, I got my shit straight. And then when I got out, it was going to take another year. You can recommend, what do you mean? Like the Dollar Tree stuff, man. I wouldn't change. The apartments I'm applying to are very different from what I had, giving up a yard for big windows and city life. Right. You know how many times I said that that I said that I would love to go to New York? Why? Because the big windows, the busyness, stuff like that.
Can I borrow you for 20 seconds?
Yeah. Do I need to put my chapstick on first?
No.
Make sure that you
don't have to mute. Just.
So they're celebrating.
The fries. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He does all the episodes there. We're going to watch it. He's so funny.
Okay, Clint. Okay, Steven said hi, Clint.
You realize what all the crap that Zach's done. Remember when he did Screech, got the black eye from his robot?
Yeah.
He spread around that Slater did that. So he spread around a hate crime.
Do you still need me for 20
seconds? Lots of
seconds?
things, and then he killed Slater's Artie, and then he didn't give two shits.
Are you talking about Slater's pet Artie, the freaking lizard? Oh my god, Clint.
Yeah.
You want to go live in the city? Jen belongs to the city. Mm-hmm. Clint, you have to do one person in the community. You have to do how they do it.
I don't know. I don't watch any.
Wait a minute, Clint. Hold on. White trash. Trump 2024.
For now, it's Trump 2028. I guess that would be.
Bunch of stupid motherfuckers. Huh?
Can he run again? Or
not after this? No, I don't know.
I know that if you can't win no more. Like if you won 2 in a row, you can't win 3. I think you can be. Since he has,
I don't put anything past that, man.
I think he can run again in 2028.
Mm-hmm. Christina said no third term.
Oh, really? Even if it's non-consecutive?
I don't know what non-consecutive means.
Means non-back-to-back.
So Lisa says getting my medication, whether for mental health or medical issues, to the right levels or correct meds takes time. My lupus meds are. You right? Yep. So when I first got there, no lie. Okay, so I knew that it was on the lithium still. It does take a while. I guess what they do is they get a hold of your doctor or something. So I was getting, man, see, I don't know how all that stuff works. Like, I apologize. I thought my comment about you would. Is Amzie mad? Why is she mad? Why is she mad? Is she mad for what? What is she mad about? What's going on, Ohio player? Five-star. Well, Amzie, if you're listening, Ohio player said, yes, she made a post about my comment I made in here. I'm sorry. It wasn't towards anything. It was just like when we were in the room and we all joked around. I don't know. I'm sure one of those insects made it a point to go over there and get her fucking riled up, as per. But thank you for apologizing. So I am making tomato sauce. Let me look everything up. Any info on Wednesday? Look. Penelope, you know how much trouble you get me into? I don't know. I guess what do you mean? When is this live? Are we talking about George's? Cheryl, do you know how? No, she isn't here. Ohio Player was just joking around, kind of like how Habanero and all that stuff. And I think, I don't know if she watches me that much. Mm-hmm. But I'm assuming one of the, I don't know. Scabby striking again. I don't fucking know. But it wasn't anything bad towards her. I know that for a fact. And the person came in and apologized. All right, 2 p.m. for George. Okay. So this is courtesy of Napa. And it's going to go on Rumble. Well, AMC, if you hear this, it was just, I don't know who Ohio Player is, but back when we used to mod for you and stuff like that, and they were doing Hamsey and they were talking about the marriage and stuff like that, I can tell you, Amy, it was what Ohio Player said. I'm sorry again. So I don't know if you had seen the live or if one of the scabby things with wings came over to get you riled up, but we are sorry over here. Because I did catch her live and she had been talking about the stain things, and I don't know. I try. Say, Zeus, are you still whittling wood? Speaking of flying bugs, what? Yeah, it was just joking. When we used to hang out over there and stuff, like Hob and Jeff and I think Roxanne, a bunch of us would sit over there and mod and play music and stuff like that. And we would talk about this wedding they were going to have and stuff like that. It's all in good jest. I'm just saying that. Who's Nall? So, but the thing is Ohio Player came in here and said that they're sorry. That's way more than the flying scabs. Anyone saw, who is Nall? And where is Shane, Cheryl? Oh, you know what? Not going to mention, but I just started following this person. I'll tell you what, there is one queen. There is one queen knee, we'll say that, in the community. And it ain't the one in this one. Nope. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, I've been going to channels where they have the reaction channels. I go to, I do kind of delve and go into the crime community and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, you want to go into a serious, you really want to go in and deal with some people that don't put up with no bullshit. That's the big leagues. Stuff over here, this is just the little psychopaths that have nothing to do. These crime places that you go to in the thousands. I watch Queen Bee. I do. See, people know of me because of the videos and stuff, but they also know about me because somebody goes to those communities and they'll get videos out from me from 2 years ago. But I will tell you this, a lot of the people that I have met outside of the community come to me because of some of the people in this community, the people that have 140 to 167 people every single time they go live. If you want to make it as a creator, go over to where these people are that don't play this stuff. And that is channels that are looking to do better. No, Matt, it's all good. Yes, I don't agree with showing your house for sure. No, I hate watch from the Dollar Tree stuff. AMZ out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because we ain't trying to freaking be horrible to people. We're not. Hey, Harlow. That's all I ever wanted. And maybe I may not get to 100,000. Maybe I may not get to 50,000, but I'm definitely going to be doing something better than having 95 people in here and 40 likes. Because here's the thing. If you don't like somebody and you're hate watching me to hate watch me, then that's on you. I still get the view and everything like that, but I just don't understand with so many other things. That I could not sit. I'm telling y'all, unless you are doing something that's very fun and interesting, like George or Bambi or something, I am not going to watch your channel. I'm not. I'm not going to sit and listen to filth. I will not give you that like. I will not give you that watch. I won't do it. Because I will not get up every single day wondering what somebody else is going to do. I'm not going to do it. I cannot. You can ask any of my friends. They'll be like, have you heard it? You got to get, you can't, whatever with proof. I'll be like, get me a screenshot and send that to me. Hey, 259. I see. How are you doing? Is that the lady that, did that live on me? The high-rise jeans person, the one that she's been going to trashing me. Hey, Sally. Give me a burger and a side of fries. Clinton, Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know how I knew is Bald Cat was nice enough to give me the link. I went into there and they were, that was where the bee and the yarn people were hanging out. I took my screenshots and I got right out of there. They were live streaming Siwa's thing. And I think it was like a second backup channel. See, I didn't go in there. I was given the link. I went in there. I took my screenshots. And that's when I knew that sweet love was in the air. Yep. Don't give me links to go in and see y'all canoodling. I don't know that woman. I do not know high-rise jeans. I know nothing about her for her to commentate or talk about me. And I don't think that that's okay because I don't know you. I don't have any problems with you. And it speaks a lot for a person. You're either wanting to get views or you are wanting attention. You do not want attention from women that act like that. Whoever you are. But if you were covering me and you want to talk about how I once was, then you can go ahead and do that. But if you're doing it for clout and you don't know who I am, then that's on you. But they were live streaming Siwa. And that's the truth. Well, that's not my problem. Bambi, what has Bambi done to me? I go over, I talk to Rochelle. I don't do anything. I didn't even know this woman. All I heard about was some lady in high-rise jeans talking smack on me. And I saw her playing Siwa's video because Bald Cat gave me the link. And I'm not naming everybody that was in there. I only talked to one person that was in, two. And I will not release their names. I don't know why I get brought into this shit. But that's how I knew that the love affair was indeed happening. There was makeout sessions galore in there. People from two different communities that hated each other. Well, she's more than welcome to come in and talk to me. All I know is when I did not know nothing about her. I don't have no problems. I don't. All I know is I believe I was on the throwaway channel. And I just said, high-rise jeans. I don't know. I don't know her. But don't give me links. That's how I felt like I was in the cottage boy room again. Y'all give me a link. I go in there. Oh, no, no, no. I will screenshot on my way out with my middle finger up. Don't involve me in none of that. Because I'll get the proof and I'll leave. But yeah, typically, I don't want involved in none of that shit. And why would you guys invite me to a room where I see this canoodling going on? I don't want nothing to do with that. You notice that, Clint? Every time something happens, Shelly said good things. Well, I mean, if she wants to come in and whatever, that's fine. I'm just saying the only reason I knew of her was because I was given a link But then I heard, dude, I don't know. Like I said, I don't got nothing bad to say about her. I just know that there was a video. But if she ever wants to come in, I don't got a problem with that. I'm one of those people, and anybody knows this. If I crush the shit with you and we're good, you will not see me saying shit. And I'm one of those people. I am loyal. That's why I do not understand like the shit with William. If whoever wants to stick up for William, that's great. I did nothing to William. I did nothing to him. I did nothing to Lindsay. When Lindsay came in, we had a great time. I was going to mod her out again. And now they're mad at me. For what? I have no idea. I don't need people to go in and do my dirty work. I do not need that. So can we drop the link for George's Rumble, please? William's mad at me. I don't understand. I did a live one night when Frank was up with me. William came up, had a good talk. He was talking about like his diet and shit like that and how he was. And then nothing. Then when Lindsay was up, and now you watch how this is going to get misconstrued. They're going to go over and say, oh, you guys are talking crap. No, nobody's talking crap on Lindsay. When Lindsay was in, she had a great day. We were all joking around with Habanero and Jeff. And I think that somebody gave her flower emojis or something. I don't fucking know. And then now she's mad. And there's no reason for that. I don't hate Lindsay. I really don't. She says a lot of stuff that my mom said, like see you on the flip and stuff like that. This is not her. Georgie and friends posted that link on her, whatever. Actually, Ghosty, I have a screenshot of it. She hit me up on IG and sent the link to me. I don't go to Georgie's channel or anything like that. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm subscribed to her. So try again. Don't you come in to like get along with people? But you're more than welcome to hit me up on my IG and I can give you the screenshot of it. It was sent to me on my IG. Boo-boo. I didn't do nothing to Georgie. For Georgie to come in my room and then go report back to the other room, that kind of hurt my feelings. I thought me and Georgie were okay. I thought everything, we were good. Clearly we're not. Okay, well then get out. Go back to reporting who you report to. Don't accuse me of lying, boo-boo. I wish, honestly, I wish that whoever you guys hang out with, that you would get tired of coming in here and making stupid comments. I wish one day one of you guys would get enough balls and say, you know what? I'm tired of doing your work. It is the weekend. I don't want to sit and watch people that I don't like. You go in and chat with them. I do not understand this way of thinking. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and close in prayer. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please forgive us for the sins that we have committed. Please watch over all of us in this community. Please watch over Ghosty and whatever ignorance that Ghosty is harboring up in their tiny little pea brain mind in their stomach. Father God, please give them the strength to learn how to be on their own and do things on their own. And that's for anybody in this community. Father God, forgive us for the sins that we have committed. Father God, those hearts that are manipulated, please give them the strength to realize what is going on and have them come home. Father, for anybody that is missing in this world, please give their families the strength to realize that maybe they are okay. Please watch over all of us with our mental health. For everybody that has come in and for those that have hearts full of hate, Father God, please give them the means of getting the right help that they need and possibly stepping away from the internet. Father God, thank you for helping me out for the past 2 years and realizing it does take a while to get better, but there's always change for anybody. In our heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. You can pray with your eyes open. You can pray with your eyes shut. You can pray at church. You can pray anywhere. God is everywhere. And I did mean that about Ghosty. I mean that about anybody. I'm proud of everybody that comes in. You guys have a good day. I'll see you over at Rumble. Thank you again, mods. Thank you for everybody that's come in and anybody that may be listening that maybe does want to come in and talk. We're getting there. And okay, rain all next week. Thank you. I guess I won't be doing my hair Pensacola. You guys have a good day. See you at George's.